DonInLondon, hello. October 30th. My video is all about recovery from addiction to either substance or behaviour, or both in my case. My addictive substance, alcohol, my behaviour, equally addictive around people, places and things, work, relationships, collecting, trying to be perfect and never so, never even realising I was striving for a standard which was impossible, never really understanding life too well. But these days, just one day at a time, understanding who I am and learning about who I am becoming on a daily basis in sobriety. And what's helped me with sobriety is the fellowship of AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. I don't speak for AA, never can, never will. It's full of unique, authentic people who speak for themselves about their experience, strength and hope where they will. Here, though, I share a bit of a daily reflection from this book, an AA literature book, 1 page a day, all about something to do with sobriety, and being open, honest and willing to change on a daily basis. And October is all about step 10 and tradition 10. Step 10 is about taking a daily personal inventory and promptly admitting when we're wrong so we can keep on learning. So it's diminishing pride and ego, which often get in the way of learning, and understanding humility as it really is, which is the ability to keep on learning and be equal to the challenge of life and living. So for today, October the 30th, it talks about live and let live. This is what it says. Never since it began has Alcoholics Anonymous been divided by a major controversial issue, nor has our fellowship ever publicly taken sides on any question in an embattled world, because the world will always be embattled. This, however, has been no earned virtue. It could almost be said that we were born with it. So long as we don't argue these matters privately, it's a cinch we never shall publicly. And this thing about what is AA there to do, its primary purpose, unity, service and recovery around sobriety and maintaining sobriety. So this thing of live and let live, we're all unique and authentic, and we all need to find our path in life. So the fellowship around sobriety, we retain our unique, authentic outlook. That's how it is. Do I remember that I have a right to my opinion, but that others don't have to share it? In other words, I have a right to my opinion, but others have the right to their opinion. That's the spirit of live and let live. The Serenity Prayer reminds me, with God's help, or simply good conscience, depending on your faith and belief, to accept the things I cannot change. And am I still trying to change others? When it comes to courage to change the things I can, do I remember that my opinions are mine and yours are yours? Am I still afraid to be me when it comes to wisdom to know the difference? Do I remember that my opinions come from my experience? If I have a know-it-all attitude, aren't I being deliberately controversial? So we only know what we know about our own lives, and pride and ego can make us righteous. But with humility, true humility, we keep on learning about what is life today. So when it says live and let live, absolutely. Everybody has a right to live and let live. We don't have a right to stamp our opinions and belief and faith on other people. And that's the beauty of fellowship, is around one issue, sobriety. Sober first, the rest of life may work as it can. An experience of life is difficult. So that Serenity Prayer, which it talks about in this particular page for today, is to God or good conscience, and it's your belief and faith and understanding which works for you. God, grant me the serenity, or simply good conscience, to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference is always for me, just for today.